Dan Evans awaits Wimbledon wildcard decision. Dan Evans has put himself in the frame for a Wimbledon wildcard with his form over the past few weeks, but admitted the decision is out of his hands. The Birmingham-born star has enjoyed a fine run since his return from a year-long drugs ban after testing positive for cocaine, winning 16 of his 21 matches. After reaching the final at the Nature Valley Open in Nottingham, Evans was beaten narrowly on his return to the ATP Tour at Queen's, failing to serve out the match at 5-3 up in the decider before losing 4-6, 6-0, 5-7 to France's Adrien Manarino. Evans' ranking of 340 is too low to automatically go into qualifying, but the Brit has shown better form than the vast majority of his compatriots heading into the Grasscourt Grand Slam. The All England Club's wildcard committee met on Tuesday, with a decision on who will receive main draw and qualifying wildcards set to be announced on Wednesday morning. But Evans, who is yet to be given any indication as to whether he will get a wildcard, is expecting to go through pre-qualifying. "To be honest, I haven't read anything or done any, spoke to anyone about it," he said. "Like I said, if I'm playing pre-qualies, it's still an opportunity to get into the tournament. If someone had said I'd be playing pre-qualies a year ago, I'd have taken it. It's fine by me if I'm playing in that tournament. My ranking gets me in pre-qualifying. There has been no discussions with anybody about anything, and that's up to other people, not myself." When asked if he thought he'd proved his worth, he added, "I'm not really sure what worth you mean. I just play the matches and see how I do. There is some great players now in Britain. We're doing pretty well. Hopefully I can just get up the rankings. It's not about British tennis, like me proving to anybody in British tennis. It's about me proving to myself and the other players that I'm worthy of playing these tournaments." The Lawn Tennis Association, LTA, who handed Evans a main draw wildcard for Queen's, usually advises the All England club over which British players should be under consideration, but Chief Executive Scott Lloyd insists the final decision is out of his hands. "We have put forward our British players, including Dan, in terms of a form guide to the All England club for their consideration," he said. "We have obviously supported Dan. He's winning matches right now. The form he's in is good. Whether there is, Dan ultimately and the All England club will decide as to kind of how he might or might not navigate into that tournament. It's great to see him playing well. It's great to see him getting matches under his belt. Hopefully that will give him great confidence for, the season ahead, in particular, the hard-court season coming up through the summer. We want to see him back playing at the top of his game." Evans' compatriot Andy Murray admitted it was a tough call to make for the committee. "I mean, it's a difficult one," the Scot said. "He's obviously played extremely well the last few weeks in terms of, his level and stuff. He deserves it. Whether or not it's the right message to be sending, I don't know, but then some would say he's obviously served his time and, should be given a second chance. So we'll see what happens. He's probably got a decent chance of it, I think." Andy Murray casts doubt over Wimbledon after Queen's injury return. Nick Kyrgios gives verdict on Andy Murray after injury return. Novak Djokovic names Roger Federer as the clear Wimbledon favorite.